What's up, guys? This is Butcher, and this is episode 6 of Pudge Tips. Okay, this episode I'm going to talk about what to do when the opponent is running away and there's no creeps nearby. So, like, juking patterns or, like, reactions or whatever. How the opponent reacts, like, in open spaces. How to hook people in open spaces, basically, when they're running away from you. And I'm going to talk about this at low levels and at high levels, too. Okay, so low levels will start with the basics. Okay, most of the time, it doesn't matter how, but the Tinker's running away from him. Either he's low HP or like you're like haven't hooked yet, and he ran past the creeps and he's running here. He's running in a straight line, and you're here, right? And you're about to hook him, right? And I've talked about this before. If he's a bad player and you're just like, he's just gonna run in a straight line, you're gonna hook in a straight line, you're gonna hook him, but that's probably like 3K MMR gameplay or whatever. Like, people don't usually do that. I mean, good players don't do that. What he's gonna try to do, he's gonna try to juke. Like suppose like I'm this Tinker player and I'm like trying to go from Pudge. Oh, I'm juking. Oh, I'm moving as randomly as I can. Oh, okay, let's try to dodge the hook. And this happens like every single game, and sometimes it's luck, like if you land the hook or not. But I'm gonna try to kind of give you a couple tips about it. Okay, for example, the first time you do this, right, and you're laying against this player, it's a specific player, and you're laying against him, and you do this, and you're about to hook, and he sees that you're about to hook, and his reaction to it, he moves up, right? Like, you're hooking here, and he moves up. And you hook here, for example, and you miss your hook. Okay, he dodges your hook. Cool. Like, whatever. The next situation that it happens kind of like this, like it doesn't have to be the same spot. If it's the same spot, it's most probably going to work. The same exact situation, deja vu happens. He's running in a straight line, like maybe here now. Assume that he's going to do the same juke. You're hooking again, right? He's running in a straight line like this. Assume he's going to juke up. Assume he's going to juke up. So when you hook, don't assume he's going to run in a straight fucking line. He's going to do the same exact thing he did last time. So he's running like this. Oh, it's cool. He's going to juke like that. You already know that, so you're already aiming here. Like, he's here, you're aiming here, assuming he's going to juke. Because he did that the last time. And people, I mean, like, the third time this happens, he might not use the same juke, but the second time, a lot of times people do use the same juke. Like, they're going in a straight line, and they're not using that different maneuver or whatever, so it's, sometimes it works. Give it a try. Also, when they're moving like this, okay, for example, you're canceling your hook animation. I'm going to make a separate video about canceling your hook animation, when it's useful, when it's not useful, whatever, how to use it. But okay, he's going like this, like assume there's no creeps here. He's going like this, and he assumes, like, he starts moving in weird ways before he even sees the hook animation. So he moves like this, and then he's just like, oh shit, he's not hooking, or he's like canceling animation. So I'm gonna just go back and forth like this. Notice the turn rate, like this. Like, if you ever do blink daggers and you're like, whatever, if you press blink here, it's gonna take Pudge or like some heroes a while, like maybe like a quarter of a second to just do this turn here. See, like, I'm moving here, I'm pressing hold, but see how long it takes him just to turn? So every single time somebody jukes you like this, it takes them longer to turn. So if they can only walk one path, right? If they're here, and most of the time this happens here, right? Okay, for example, the Pudge is here, and the opponent walks like this. When he gets to this point, right, he can only walk here or here. But if he turns around, right, from here to here, it's going to take him a while to turn around. So if you time your hook to hook here, like right in the center of him, he can't turn around fast enough here to dodge the hook. And if he keeps walking straight, it's going to hit him anyway. And if he turns to the side, it might hit him. But basically, he's here. If you aim straight at him, he has 3 directions to go. He can go here, he can go here, he can go here. If he goes here, he's going to evade it. If he goes here, if he's fast enough to actually react to it, he's going to evade it. If he goes here and here, he's not going to evade it. So that's more chances that you're going to land the hook than if he's running in a straight line here, and you're going straight at him, right? And the hook has a width or whatever. He's here. He can go here, 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 and I mean, you might choose to hook here, he's gonna go straight. You might choose to hook here, he's gonna go straight. You might choose to hook here, he's gonna go here. So there's less chances that you're gonna hook him if he's like in an open space. If he's in a closed space here, he's like here, right? He's moving like that. He's gonna, if he wants to walk like that, he's gonna have the turn rate. If he wants to walk like that, he's gonna have a turn rate. If he wants to walk straight, you know, like, so it's just like when they're in closed spaces, especially when the guy is here, just hook him here, like in closed spaces, whatever.
No argument there.
Okay, another tip. Yeah. So when they're, oh, okay, this works almost all of the time. Okay. So same situation here. Pudge is here, Tinker's here, he's running away from fuck these creeps, man. What the fuck? Alright. So Tinker's running away.
Positively.
If you see him doing this, he's in an open space, not a closed space. He's in an open space and he's doing this, right? And you don't know where the fuck to hook. Like you can hook here, here, here. Okay.
Then it's
if he has good reflexes, right? He's watching your animation. If he walks like this, and he's walking here right now, aim here. Here. Aim here. Don't aim here, right? If he's a good player. I mean, okay, aim here, and assume he's gonna turn. He's gonna see your animation. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this guy is hooking here, so I need to dodge the hook." He's gonna turn around, and the turn animation here almost hook like directly at him, as if he's gonna like knowing he's gonna stop. If he turns around, it's going to take him like a quarter of a second, and he starts walking like this, the hook is going to catch him. If he keeps walking straight, he's going to dodge it, but the people get panicky. Like, they see the hook animation, they're like, oh shit, there's a hook, I need to do something drastic. So he stops, he turns around, most of the time it works. Even if you're like here, okay, if you're like here, and you see somebody walking like this, right? It's they, right? They see you, you see them, like they're walking in a straight line, you know that they see you. They're waiting for the hook. So they're here, aim here. Aim here. They're here, aim here. Right? Assuming, because they assume that you're going to hook here. Assume, like, you kind of double juking them. Like, they think you're going to hook here, so they're juking you, but you already know that they're going to, like, juke here, so you're juking them by hooking there, so you're just, like, it's just thinking about it. Like, if they're good players. If you do this once, right, and they don't change path whatsoever, like, if you're playing against fucking noobs, you're going to know, like, the first couple of hooks you throw out, you're going to play against noobs, just assume they're bad and just can keep walking. If the guy, if the first time you do this, and he turns around, and you miss your hook, like you assumed he was going to keep walking straight, you miss your hook, he turns around, assume he's going to do the same juke the next time it happens. Like that player, like Earthshaker or Juggernaut, whatever. Remember that shit, and assume he's going to juke your hook, and plan that he's going to juke your hook the next time so you get him. Even if it's like he sees you and he's anticipating the hook, just try to like outplay him, like just try to outplay him.
Right.
Don't be predictable. As I said previous times, many times, don't be fucking predictable, man. If he's walking in a straight line, don't assume he's going to be walking in a straight fucking line. Okay, also, when you're closer to them, it's most of the times easier to land your hook than if you're further away from them. You need to compensate for that. Like, if he's standing here, and he's moving like this, hook directly at him. Assuming he's going to turn around. By the time the turn rate happens, you're going to hook him. But if he's here, and he's moving like this, like moving like that, don't hook directly at him. Like he's moving, he's right now in motion. Don't click your hook here, click your hook somewhere here, assuming he's going to turn. Because he's going to see your hook, right? He's going to see your hook here, and he's going to be like, oh shit, he's hooking here, I need to dodge it. So he's going to turn around and go here, and it's going to take longer for the hook to travel this distance than it's going to take for the travel this distance. So by the time it gets here, he's going to do more than the turner animation. He might even move back like this. Like, you get what I'm talking about? So basically, like, keep in mind the range of the hook, like how long it is. The further away they are, usually the harder it is. So you need to, the further they are, the away they are, the more you need to guess where they're going to be. So the closer, I mean, but the close hooks sometimes, those are the fucking worst to miss. Like if the guy is walking here, right, and you assume like he's gonna walk here, and I mean, like you miss your hooks like barely, like this. Oh, you barely miss your hook because he like moved at the last second. Like it's really traumatizing to miss like close range hooks. You just feel like a fucking retard. But I mean, if they're further away and you do land the hooks, it's just good. Like you outplayed them, like whatever. You landed your hook. Good job. A lot of times when people be like here, and they're like bottle crowing or some shit, like for example this Tinker player, right? He's like bottle crowing, he's controlling the courier, he's looking around the map, and he's like far away from the tower, so he assumes you're not gonna hook him. But you see that, like you have a ward here, or like there's creeps here, just like if they're like standing still like this, maybe like take a chance that they're maybe controlling the courier, and just come up here. It's gonna take you like 2 seconds, and then come up here and take you like another second for the hook to travel. If they're like not looking at the screen, it's gonna take them longer than 3 seconds sometimes to like react to it. Like if it's like a treant or like some hero that like looks around the map a lot. Like if you plant over here and he's just standing still, like maybe he's just like not looking at that shit. So just assume like he's there, like whatever. If they're waiting by their tower and they're too close to you, like you know that they're paying attention, like you know that they're not AFK, right? They're just there, like maybe low HP, maybe waiting for a bottle, right? And they're standing still. Do not hook them here. Like if you do this once and then like dodged it, and then you're like, okay, you know better, and they moved like up or down, try to hook here or here, assuming they're gonna dodge it. You have a 50-50 chance of landing it. You hook here, they move here, like trying to dodge you because you hook straight and you hook them, so you have a 50-50 chance. You know, just keep that in mind.